Hi everyone, Nancy here. It is June 9, 2020 and it's 8:50 in the morning, so 5 minutes to 9 o'clock in the morning. Hey guys, you know what? I learned how to make natural wipes. You know, like disinfectant wipes for your hands. And yes, I learned how to do that, and I'm going to show you what I learned. Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit confused. Not confused, but distracted because I'm washing my hands. Okay, so I already made one. I made one around 2.5 weeks ago or something like that. And it had soap and what else did it have? Soap and coconut water. No, coconut oil. Yes, it had soap and coconut oil. Hold on, let me get one of these. It had soap and coconut oil, right? So I put that was the mixture, and I gave it away to somebody. And now I'm gonna make another one that it's just gonna have water, and that's the only ingredient. Okay, so this is what you do, guys. You grab one of. Okay, I'm gonna move that to the side. You have to grab one of these. Okay, grab one of these. One of these. Okay, and it's got to be a very good quality because when the paper gets wet, you don't want for it to dissolve. It needs to last, so it has to be very good quality. Hold on, guys, I'm getting really hot, and I have to turn the fan over to my side. Just a minute. Okay, that's better. Oh, hold on, it's still not facing me. Okay, I think, is it facing me now? Nope, not yet. It's not facing me too much. Okay, so now, alright, so I have to wash my hands again. I'm going to touch the fan. Yeah, okay, so make sure that you grab a really good quality paper towel, okay? So that it does not turn into nothing. It has to be good quality. Hold on. Oh, I'm getting so upset. Gotta grab some of these over there. Your hand really has to be dry. And I learned that you have to use, instead of regular water, you have to use distilled water. I don't know anything about, what's the difference between distilled water and regular water, but I learned that distilled water is just pure water, and it's had all the minerals and everything removed. And if you use regular water, the mixture is going to turn moldy, and you don't want that. Okay, so you have to grab one of these paper towels and then cut it in half. Grab a sharp knife. Make sure that the knife does not have any serrated, it does not have a serrated edge, because, let me show you. Okay, oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to, because my hands are clean and I don't want to touch anything else. So you see the top part of this paper here. See, I cut one of these in half. And then the top part of here, you see how it came all like fuzzy like this? I used a knife that has a serrated edge. I didn't use a knife that has a smooth edge, and I tried using one of our knives with a smooth edge, but they're blunt. They need to be sharpened, so it wouldn't cut. So I had to use a knife that had a serrated edge, and thank God that the knife that we have here, does not destroy the paper that much, because there was this one video that I saw where this lady used a serrated edge, and it looks like her knife was very pronounced. Like the edges were very pronounced, and it made a it destroyed her paper. It just shredded it shredded up her paper, and she wasn't able to use it. But this one didn't do it that much, and I was able to make a really good natural wipes with the other half of this, with the other experiment that I did. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that because I see like a stain there. It looks like a dye stain, probably from the factory. So what you do is you have to grab a very large container. This container, 1.13 kilograms. mixed nuts came in here. So just make sure that you grab a container that's very wide and fat. Don't forget to make sure that you grab paper towels that are very good in quality. And you have to wash this with soap and water and make sure that you dry it very, very well, because you don't want regular water from the tap in here. You don't want it to, like little drops, to mix it with the distilled water. Otherwise it's going to contaminate the distilled water and it's going to get moldy. That's what they say. Okay, so you cut this in half and then you squish it like that. Make sure that, you know, up here, your round edge, you know, the mouth of the jar is wide enough to fit in your paper towel, but you may still have to go like this, do like that, squish it, okay, and then you put it in there. Okay, you put it in there, and then you're going to grab the water and put it in there. Make sure that you soak it up. If you're asking me how much water do you put in, I don't know. All I know is that you have to wet the paper, and the paper will absorb the water, and everything will dry. It will wet everything. Okay, it will wet everything. And so you know the paper, it still has, you know, the cardboard in the center. Okay, you wait a few minutes for the paper to really soak up, and the cardboard in the center, you have to remove that. I'm going to show you that, okay? I want to put some more of this water. So the first baby wipe that I made, that it had a mixture of water, distilled water, coconut oil, and soap. I think that's what I forgot to mention earlier. It had coconut oil, distilled water, and soap. So that's going to be your wipe. But I think I put a bit too much coconut oil, right? So it's going to be a little bit too greasy for the person that I gave it to. So this here, because the person said, Nancy, you put, I'm going to need something to rinse myself. So you're going to have to give me, you know, I need something to rinse my hands with. So I said, okay, so I said, all right. And now I'm going to make this one for them. So I'm making this one for them. And I'm going to give it to them on, today is Tuesday, on Thursday. I'm going to go see them on Thursday. Okay, and so I think, by the way, just in case you're wondering, this here, if you can see it, this is, this is lemon, frozen lemon that I made, lemon juice. Like, you know, I squeezed a whole bunch of lemons, and then I froze the lemon juice in a Ziploc bag, and whenever I need lemon juice, I just remove some of the lemon juice that I froze, and I put it in a cup like this, in a bowl, and then I set it out to melt. Okay, so that's why that's there. I was supposed to move that out of the way. So now I'm going to remove the container, the cardboard that's in the middle. I'm going to remove the cardboard, okay? So then you will understand how it's going to be, how the papers are going to be used. And if you don't have, you see, some people don't have a round plastic container like that. I will show you what you can use besides that, because I saw on another video that it's not necessary for you to have a round container like that. So that's really good. Okay, hold on guys. I'm going to, when you're working with making things that of a hygienic nature, you don't want to dry your hands with a towel, like a fabric towel, because guys, even though your hands are clean after you've dried them, there's still bacteria. There are still germs and bacteria, and you're going to transfer those, every time we dry our hands on paper, on fabric, we transfer germs and bacteria onto the, the towel, and then whatever we touch, it's going to go there. This is why I like to use paper towels. Alright, so here we go. Okay, okay, so we remove this like that. Right? And then you grab, oh, I hope I can grab it, I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. That's your first paper towel. And I forgot to mention that the best paper towel to grab for this experiment, or this, to make your own natural hand wipes or disinfectant wipes, is to make sure that they are the kind that, you know how, instead of grabbing like, some paper towels come with a whole sheet, one whole sheet, and others come with a perforated line over here so that you can just cut half of it, okay, like that, right, like that. So make sure that you grab, you get a paper towel that has a perforated line so that you can just take, cut half of it. Because if you're going to use a whole one, that's too much. It's too much. It's a waste of paper towels, okay? So, okay guys, so that's what I did, and yes, there's more than enough water in here. It has absorbed, and also, hold on, this one is pretty thick because I wasn't able to grab just one. So, oops, anyway, it just came out, but anyway. It's supposed to like, be like that. Stick it in there. So now I'm gonna have to, I have to, oh boy. Okay, here's the other one. Okay, there's the one. That's what I wanted to see. Just the one, because I grabbed two by accident, right? Because I wasn't able to, it was a mistake. No, three. 1, 2, 3. So this is what you want to see, just like that. And then every time you pull it out, the other one will be down there for you to grab. Okay? And then you have to cover it up. Because if you don't cover it up, what's going to happen? Your water is going to dry up, and then you're going to waste your distilled water, and you're going to mess up your baby wipes, right? So you have to cover that up. And guys, before you use this, okay, every time you're going to use a hand wipe, you have to make sure that your hands, you have to have clean hands to grab this, right? But it's going to defeat the purpose, because you're not going to use this if your hands are clean anyway. So what you should do is grab a piece of clean paper like that, and you do that. And you use this to open it up, because if your hands are dirty, you're going to contaminate this. You're going to contaminate this, right? So you're going to want to use something clean to open this up. Okay, and then so you can use a clean container to open it up. Set it someplace in a clean place. Grab this, rinse off your hands, and then once your hands are rinsed off, then you can grab it with your hands and put it back like that. Okay. Okay guys, you must be asking, what about, aren't you going to show me how to do the other one? I will show you how to do the other one. The other baby wipes, the other hand disinfectant or cleanser. Because like I said, the first one I made, it had coconut oil, distilled water, and soap. That's for you to wash your hands. The coconut oil, I guess, is for moisturizing, right? And yeah, anyway, so that's what I did, guys. So try it out and let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, that's it. Oh, the water's on. Anyway, I'll turn it off. Okay, bye. Oh, thanks for coming. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell. Because if you click on the bell, you will be notified for each time that I upload a video, okay? Thanks for coming, guys, and thank you for my subscribers. I love you. Los quiero a todo mundo. I love you all very much. Dios los bendiga. God bless you all. Ciao, ciao.